figured I'd be safer camping out here. You let me know if you need it. Sickening stench, isn't it?
Can you even parry this? This is when I started to wonder, can you even parry this man? And I thought to myself, to continue this gameplay, I'm going to need to learn how to parry at the highest levels. I know there's a cue. There has to be a way to parry. I was watching. I waited. I was trying to watch the battle progress and see where would you parry. I was racking my brain and I decided it's time to put on my big boy hat and go to school. So I enrolled in the Ponyhoff University of No Rest for the Wicked Parries. And, well, you'll see how it turned out.
Hard and no rest for the wicked. Not if you become a parry master though and absolutely bully your opponents. In order to teach you the art of parrying, we'll go frame by frame through this fight, analyzing the perfect moment to parry, but also how much pity timer do you have to hit the parry button. Heads up, it's way more forgiving than you think it is. And for this, I have the first zone boss, Warwick the Torn, for you. And if you parry his attacks, well, he gets thrown into a very vulnerable state. 1, 2, and then you can wait for his next attack to do it again. But now hitting that parry is quite the tricky one, right? You gotta be right in the moment. So how about we go frame by frame through this now to actually fight the right parry moments, because you might actually miss these.
Thank you, Pony.
First, let's find out how big is the pity timer and when to actually start the parry.
I need all the pity.
The first hit, we get hit. But the second one, we do actually parry. It's hard to see because he's kind of like doing the overswinging, and there is the wind canal of his hit, which is blocking vision. But that's what we have frame by frame for. Literally on this frame, boom. And now we're going for the next parry. That one is from a very stupid perspective. We screw this one up, we roll away, and he's coming now from the side. We can't see his hit perfect, yet we do parry it, and the Torn is putting a funny face on.
Yeah, stupid
Now,
face.
when do we start here? Because last time, the parry begun this. This is where we started to parry. But now look forward. 1, 2, that's the white haze.
The wind.
3 frames, and that's where I'm actually starting to parry. This is how late. And yet, it is still a block.
Good pity. Good pity.
Which indicates for me, as soon as you see the lines appearing, not even as soon as the hit starts, right? Because technically the hit starts kind of here, where he starts accelerating. As soon as you see the white,
I like purple haze,
that's the latest you have to essentially parry. White begins, parry begins.
Damn it,
right?
Pony.
My stance change.
You're a
But
genius!
back here, we could have.
And so with new information in hand, my battle with Warwick began anew. And I felt way more equipped. Yes, there's tutorial use in my life. I've always lived by one code. You always read the instructions. Okay, but you see, we did much better that time. We did much better that time. He was almost dead. He was almost a dead man. He was almost a dead man. So close yet. You know what I mean? He was almost a dead man, but then he started wilding out. I ain't gonna lie, he started bugging out. No! Back! I gotta remember, I'm a rogue. I gotta remember to use my items and things of that nature. I'm a rogue. What am I doing? Gotta remember that. Yes! Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, so don't worry, I'll take it from here. So, what did we learn in that battle with Warwick? We had a lot of good takeaways. The main takeaway is stay true to your build. I'm going with a Diablo Rogue-esque build. As you can see, I have the dagger, the bow. but I forget to utilize the special attacks. If you notice in that last battle, a lot more, when I was parrying, it builds the focus. The focus allows you to use bow attacks. I was using more bow attacks. And then I also threw bombs. Anybody who's ever played Rogue in Diablo knows the bombs. Very useful. I'm a rogue. I have to use everything I have in my repertoire to get these bodies. You heard? These bodies. And as you can see, that's what I was doing. So we'll be talking more about the build that I'm going with. It's a rogue, blade and bow. Poke, poke, roll, parry. Poke, poke, bow, roll, parry. As you can see. Bomb, bomb. You understand? I didn't use blade oil. If you watch my other videos, I use the Razer Chroma V2 controller. So I got these extra paddles back here to make it more, so that I could be more dexterous when using items and things of that nature. So I don't, you know what I mean? So I don't have to do, you know, it's like using a mouse and keyboard, but a controller. You got extra buttons, the dexterity of a mouse and keyboard, but on a controller. It's a beautiful thing. I talked about it in the other video. That's neither here nor there. As you can see, we defeated Warwick. Hopefully, you can learn something the way I learned something. Ponyhoff, thank you so much. You have always been a great help to me. Diablo, you were a big help. I played Necromancer in the beginning. I made a Sorcerer last. But I digress. The Necromancer builds that you were making were too OP, so I started playing Rogue. Rogue was extremely fun. And then I found myself able to build a rogue in this game. And now, remember, always follow the instructions. Use all the resources at your fingertips to get these bodies. Now, I hope you enjoy the game as much as I'm enjoying it. Hope you like the video. I learned something, so I showed y'all what I learned. If you don't know about Ponyhoff, check him out. He's amazing. Guides, tutorials, everything. Pony is amazing. I've been watching Pony since PUBG with Yuki back in the days. Is Yuki an actual panda? I don't know. But until next time, have a good day and enjoy the rest of the video.
Lower the bridge! State your business. Quickly. Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My God. Your serum. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serum. In the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the Rookery.
The Rookery? That ain't,
Welcome
that's what they be having
to
owls and
Sacrament.
whatnot, ain't it? The Rookery? Some birds or something like that? Alright, we made it to Sacrament City, baby! Yes, sir! This game look good, man. Love the art. Love the art. Finally beat that bitch. Man, so you finally beat that goofball, man.
To see him like that.
Rookery is just up ahead.
See who like that? What happened? You know him?
You hacked your way to our gates without a moment's thought. Our hero, everyone. Our hero has come.
Why you sound like you're being sarcastic?
Butchering their way through what's left of our friends, our family, our children.
Okay, she is being sarcastic.
He was a man. They all were.
Yeah, but okay, so, but like, they would, if they wouldn't have been trying to kill me, then I wouldn't have, know what I mean? I wouldn't have smoked nobody. Oh God, I promise I wouldn't have.
Keep my chin up. Yes, and?
I promise I wouldn't have tried to murk nobody.
You should go to the rookery, high above.
That's dope. She literally pointed which way I should go.
If you know, for the rookery.
I don't hear it roaring anymore.
Have you been written from the whisper? No. No, you're really here. A serum in Sacrament?
Oh God.
So, the Watcher was right.
He was.
Okay.
Or she, I don't know.
But I must introduce myself. I am Elsa, an historian. Tell me, can you feel it? That flickering in the air? I'm convinced this spot is the site of some ancient Sarum remnant, but it lies just beyond my vision.
A word.
There are relics of your kind all over Sacra. Another was just discovered in the stonemason shot by the cemetery.
Yo, what is... Nah, first of all, why is he so fly?
You should see it for yourself.
You see that red?
Perhaps
Big
it's your
bloody
temple,
over there.
your library, your tomb.
Okay, relax.